Hey everybody, in today's video I want to talk about the man who got rich off of stupidity. So who am I talking about? Well, his name is Andrew Ladd. And if you were in the investment world about 8 to 10 years ago, Andrew Ladd, that name sounds familiar. He was the founder and chief investment officer of Ladhe Capital Management. And he was one of the few people who saw the collapse coming in the housing market. And he made the right trades and made a lot of money off of it. In fact, Ladhe Capital made an 870% return in 2007, and then in 2008, Ladd closed the fund. But here's what made Andrew Ladd famous or infamous, depending on your perspective of it, was his epic resignation letter. And in the letter, Andrew talked about why he was closing the fund. It was mainly because of counterparty risk. And that meant that he was afraid that even if he won a trade, the person or the company on the other side of the trade would not be able to pay out. So he just felt it was better to close. And another reason why he closed, he just felt like he made enough money to retire. And this is kind of shocking and bizarre because for a lot of people on Wall Street, there's never enough money. They always have to make more. But Andrew Ladd's really a very unique kind of person, is that he had a perspective that was larger than Wall Street and a perspective that was larger than the money that was in his bank account. He just said, you know what, I have enough. I have enough and I'm going to walk away. And also in his letter, he talked about how they can never have enough money and that they're going to just sacrifice the quality of life just to make those few extra dollars that really won't matter in their overall lifestyle. So I'm going to go ahead and just read an excerpt from his letter here, and so you can understand where Andrew Ladd was coming from in his own words. So let me start here. I will no longer manage money for other people or institutions. I have enough of my own wealth to manage. Some people who think they have arrived at a reasonable estimate of my net worth might be surprised that I would call it quits with such a small war chest. That is fine. I am content with my rewards. Moreover, I will let others try to amass 9, 10, or 11-figure net worths. Meanwhile, their lives suck. Appointments back-to-back, booked solid for the next 3 months. They look forward to their 2-week vacation in January, during which they'll be likely to be glued to their Blackberries or other such devices. What is the point? They will all be forgotten in 50 years anyway. Steve Ballmer, Steve Cohen, and Larry Ellison will all be forgotten. I do not understand the legacy thing. Nearly everyone will be forgotten. Give up on leaving your mark. Throw the BlackBerry away and enjoy life. Obviously, this is brilliant. This is a man who just has an incredible foundation of values in his life, that he realized, look, I made enough, I can walk away. And also, he just didn't feel like it was worth living life to make money for the sake of making money. Also, really, at the heart of this video and in the heart of Andrew Ladd's letter, Andrew Ladd attributes his success to the stupidity of other people on the other side of his trade. I'm going to talk about why that could be very valuable for you in your own life. So Andrew Ladd, I'm going to continue quoting from his letter. I was in this game for the money, the low-hanging fruit, i.e. idiots whose parents paid for prep school, Yale, and then the Harvard MBA were there for the taking. These people, who are often truly not worthy of their education they receive, or supposedly receive, rose to the top of companies such as AIG, Bear Stearns, and Lehman Brothers, and at all levels of our government. All of this behavior supporting the aristocracy only ended up making it easier for me to find people stupid enough to take the other side of my trades. God bless America. So sometimes it shows that finding an edge is just to look at the people at the other side of the trade. There's an old saying in poker that if you can spot the sucker at the table, then you have the advantage. If you cannot spot the sucker at the table, then you are the sucker. So I think Andrew Ladd took the poker analogy and worked it to his advantage when it came to stock trading. And I believe that's very important, that if you're looking at a trade and you don't understand the trade, then you are definitely the sucker at the table. If you could look at a trade and see the person at the other side of the trade as being really dumb, let's say someone buying a stock that has a cult-like following and they're just buying it blindly, then it might be the smart trade might be to put on a put spread, or just to avoid that stock altogether. So Andrew Ladd is a legend, and I tried to look up some information on him, and there's no information on him since he quit back in 2008, 2009. So wherever he is, he's probably out somewhere in Hawaii surfing, enjoying the good life, and I'm very happy for him because this is a guy that seems to have a good head on his shoulders. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe. And by the way, I'm going to actually put a link to his resignation letter in the description below so you can read it all for yourself, okay? I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks a lot. Bye.